Welcome to Things I Appreciate. My name is Halle Wayne, and I'm here in costume to tell you about something we appreciate, and that is Greek dressing, hence my toga. Now, I've loved the Greek dressing provided by a restaurant called Zoe's Kitchen for years, and I didn't want to have to spend as much per bottle or have to worry about whether I have a hankering for it and they're already closed for the day. So I looked up a copycat recipe and found one, and it's excellent, and I'm going to show it to you today. And you know what? I've been using it so long that only today I realized during my research that Zoe's Kitchen is no longer, and they've been gone for 2 years now. So that tells you something about the excellence of this recipe. Now we're going to have a demonstration by Angel, Gabriella, and Miss Lucy Furr. Please enjoy.
All right, now as usual, before we start anything, we gather all of our ingredients and our tools. So all of these are the ingredients. And so we have the wet items, the red wine vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, and while the recipe calls for canola oil, I use avocado oil because it's way healthier for us. And then you have your dry ingredients, which are salt, pepper, basil, oregano, and garlic powder. And now I do these in a certain order because, well, I'll tell you why. We're going to do the wet stuff first because we don't want to be putting the dry stuff in there and pouring the wet stuff over it and then have all the dry stuff fly up into the air all over the counter and up your nose. We don't want any of that. So we're doing wet first, and then we'll put the dry over that. Oh, let's grab the jar that we're going to use. Red wine vinegar, olive oil, avocado oil. And now the dry items. And these I also do in a particular order because I only want to use one measuring spoon for all of them, and I don't want the flavors of any of these messing up the flavors of the subsequent ones. So I start off with salt, and then the black pepper, then the basil, and the oregano, and finally the garlic powder. That is some strong flavor right there. All right, so now that we've got everything in there, let's put the lid on it. And by the way, I have links to these particular lids that are made by Ball brand, the same brand that makes the mason jars. And they are excellent, especially if you're getting in and out of a jar over and over again. Might as well just get the screw top. Okay, so do that and then shake it up. And now, my friend, you have a beautiful jar of delicious homemade Greek dressing with no weird ingredients. It's good for you. It costed pennies on the dollar of a prepackaged version. And my friends, you are going to love the flavor.